Hello, 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 beautiful people. It's Jane Dawson here, and this is JDTV Live coming to you from Scotland. Oh, yes, it's I believe, the 16th of May 2021. I'm quite sure about the month and year, the date, not so much. But coming at you a little bit early tonight. We're usually at 7 p.m. But I am doing a spiritualist church service this evening at 7 p.m. So I'm on here a little bit early to talk to my lovely community. That is you. I love and appreciate you all so much. I've got kind of fluffy hair, but I wished it specially for you. I've got a strange white wall here, but all is good. I've got a kind of angelic top on, but I'm no angel. Anyway, look, it's lovely to see you all here. Let me see if we have any comments. Yes, hello, Leslie. How are you, darling? If anyone else is watching, do feel free to leave me a comment. I know we are earlier than normal tonight, and I hope you're not all making food, eating, walking the dog, feeding the kids, feeding your hubby stroke partner, or having a little snooze or whatever. If you're watching this later, then a massive hello to you too. It doesn't matter when you watch this. The universe, the spirit world know that you're going to watch it, and they will accommodate you. Well, there's Leslie. I've said hello to Leslie. There's Melissa. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, Julie. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Fiona. Lovely to see you. Hi, Kerry. How are you, darling? So lovely to see you all. The sun is shining. No scarf. No scarf. No cardi today. Okay. Hello, Helen. How are you? Haven't quite got round to starting the guidance yet. We'll be starting in a moment or two. But I just want you to note that if you love mediumship, I am doing a little church service, Birchley Church, Spiritualist Church online at 7 p.m. Hence the reason I'm on here a little bit early this evening. The link is on this post, I do believe, or the previous post. So do join me if you are free. So tonight I thought I would do something different. Tonight I thought I would read your auras. Oh my God, how exciting is that? If you don't know what an aura is, it's a colour that sensitive people can see around you, which is brought about by your spiritual energy, your inner self, and it's very much influenced by your emotions and your energy in that particular moment. So right here, no, other side here, I can see blue all around me. I can see a little bit of purple. I can see a little bit of green. I can see a little bit of brown round about me. So those things all mean different things to me. So I'm going to do that for you guys. And I've also got the archangels here, the mighty, powerful archangels, masters of the universe. Yeah, it's not a cartoon. And they also work with colour. So let's see where we go with that. Hello, Claire. Hello, Denise-san. Hello, Letty Lou. Hello, Barbara. Lovely to see you all. A massive greeting from my heart to yours, and from all the angels and your loved ones in the being and spirit. Oh, they're sending their love, they're sending their healing vibes, they're sending upliftment just to you guys. I have to mention the name Desmond. I just heard it as I was sending love there, so I hope one of you know who Desmond is. Oh, look, we've got a Facebook user here. Hi, Facebook user. Please tell me your name, or let StreamYard access your info. Hello, Aaron. Nice to see you, darling. Hello, Anne. Hello, Lisa. You love these cards? I love these cards too, Lisa. Hello, Andrea. Hello, Claire. Tracy, Catherine. Hello, everyone. Big, massive hug to you all. So yes, tonight we are doing auras, as I explained. This is the energy that emanates from you via your spiritual energy, your inner being, your soul, if you want to call that. And it changes depending on your mood, your emotions, and your vibe. Oh, where have we gone? Decline. Where are we now? Oh, so sorry, guys. Someone tried to call me. Can you believe that? Does everybody not know that the angels and me are communicating? It was the doctors actually, but I'll call them back, not a worry. So yes, now if you guys want to do this as well, then please do. Catherine Jones, I can see you've got green healing energy all around your head. It would not surprise me if you have been suffering from a headache. So we're sending lots of green energy to you, and this is to clear your mind and to give you a way ahead. So we're not only sending you healing energy, but we're trying to send you a direction, assist you with the direction you have to take in life. So I hope that makes sense to you, Catherine. I feel as if you've been out in the garden or to the garden centre, because I can see little gnomes. And I feel as if they must be in your garden. They must be breeding. And as I connect with these gnomes, I know I want to give you the name Murphy, which could be nothing to do with gnomes, but also have a gentleman here who I know is your grandfather, and I know I have another Catherine in spirit and an Elizabeth here, and we all want to say hello from heaven. As I talk about Elizabeth, I'm looking at my hands here, and I do feel they're very red and angry, and they're quite arthritic, or they're quite painful. This could be with you, Catherine, or this could be with this lady. And the way I'm looking at my hands here, I feel I might have had a little bit dementia, Alzheimer's, something like that. Yes, so I hope you understand that. I want to bring you the name Lacey, which is an unusual name. So let me just pick an angel card for you. I'm also telling you, Catherine, that there's blue skies for you. I want to help you to look up to the blue skies. So we're all watching out for you. We're all looking after you, and onwards and upwards towards those beautiful, beautiful blue skies. Okay, and it's not far away, so don't be worrying about it. Someone showed me a jam jar. It looks like it's got fishing bait or fishing tackle or something in it. Oh, there you go. Career transition. So Archangel card here. So your loved ones and your angels were saying they were trying to give you a direction, help you choose your direction, and they're helping you with healing. So maybe you are a healer yourself. Archangel Shamiel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So there you go, Catherine. If you're in any doubts, the universe, including your own spirit, is telling you go for it. Okay, darling, I hope that makes sense to you. God bless. Letty Lou, you can take the name Desmond, can you? Okay. So the only Desmond I ever knew was an Irish guy, quite thick set with black, thick, curly hair. So I don't know if that is... Oh, let me put you up here, Letty Lou. Sorry, Tracy, Catherine, sorry, I forgot to put your name up there, Catherine, and your question. Tracy, I keep looking at you, so if you could understand any of the information I was given to Catherine, then please do accept that. Okay, you can take the name. Letty, I feel a grandmother very, very close with you, and she's smiling. She has the most amazing blue eyes, this lady, and she's smiling so lovingly. I'm so sorry, I've got an eyelash or something in my eye here. Someone around you has got false lashes on. I can feel them very strongly. And they're so annoying. That's why I don't wear them. I've given up. And someone else has shown me they've either dyed your hair brown. This could be you or someone close to you, Letty, that either dyed their hair brown, like brunette, or they've got a brown wig, or they've had brown hair, and they're like, what the hell, this does not suit me, something like that. I also want to bring forward strawberries. This could be the fruit strawberries, or it could be like a strawberry birthmark. But as I'm bringing forward the strawberry, I do feel that someone stood on it in the supermarket, squashed it, or stood in it somewhere and squashed it. So maybe that's a memory. I know I have a lady here who's mopping up after you. This lady may well have been a cleaner, okay, as well, because I can smell a lot of bleach on her mop there. Remember who you are, Letty. Archangel Michael, you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very lovely. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. If you've got allergies, please keep them, Letty. Sorry about that, guys. I hope that did not sound like a massive explosion through this broadcast. So yeah, Archangel Michael, he's the head honcho. And here he is, he's holding the light up, the light of guidance, and his sword is kind of at his side, so he doesn't need to be fighting anyone. He says you're at the period in life where you just need your path shown to you. Okay, so no fighting, just loving. I can see there's a little girl around you who has a ring. It may be yourself, or it may be a child around you, but it looks like a little Claddagh ring. If you know what that is, darling. I do feel there must be Irish relatives around you, and I do want to bring a link to Greece around you. So maybe that has been something you've been talking about today. And also the name Robin, the girl's name Robin, Robyn. And I do think that is someone very close to you. And also the drink Ribena, and that will definitely either be a favourite of yours and or a favourite of a little one around you. Also named Stephanie. These are women, girls that I do feel are around you in life. So remember who you are. You're special, you're fantastic. You're a spiritual being having a human experience, as are you all. So do not doubt yourself. Love, love, love. So if anyone else can understand, if you have any feedback, do give me. Gillian Groves. By the way, folks, if you are kind enough to share this broadcast, the angels and me will love you even more. And there's a message there about sending stars to support me, and that's like a digital gift that Facebook give me. They're too kind, aren't they? I would appreciate that. There's Karen saying she'd like to share. I'll look out for you if you like and share. And I will try and get to you just to say thanks, at least give you a shout out. Gillian, yes, you have an old gentleman. I feel you used to care for him. So it's either a family member or someone you used to visit, a neighbour or somewhere you worked, an older gentleman who was quite housebound. And I know that you used to help him out and go in and see him because he's wanting to say thank you very, very much for that. I've also got an older man here and I can smell beer on his breath. So I don't know if that makes sense to you. So I know this man must have liked a pint, and I don't feel this is the same man. I feel this is a different man. And I'm talking about Newcastle Brown Ale, so either like to drink that. That's a reference to where this guy either lived or was born, or the type of ale that he liked to drink. I do hear the name Brown. I did hear the name Brown for you earlier, Gillian, so I hope that's significant. And I feel as if I want to put the name Jim in front of that, okay? And there's other names. I heard the name Tommy when I was speaking to an earlier lady, and the name Simon. Okay, Gillian, clear your space. So get rid of your mental baggage and get rid of your physical baggage. So if you have a lot of stuff weighing you down, which I feel you do at this moment of time, we very much want you to discard what is not serving you. There's a gentleman here who used to go fishing. He says it's lovely and calming for the mind. So this is what he wants you to do. Not particularly fishing, but calm your mind. So just take a few deep breaths. Just follow your breath into your body and out, and just relax. Just relax and focus on the positive. I can see where you have green in your aura and a bit of brown. So I know you've been up and down, up and down, up and down, and sometimes you just cannot see a way out. But trust me, there is a way out, darling. And the minute you start appreciating and you start changing your expectations and your thoughts, everything's going to change so much for you, darling. I'm bringing through a lovely lady as well who's either gran or mum for you. And she's shown me a lovely apple. So I hope that makes sense to you, my darling. God bless. Let me know how you feel. Oh, lovely Mary Beth. How are you, my New Jersey friend? Just watch your ear raises vibrations for me, thank you. If you see anything for me, I'm entirely open. Mary Beth, the angels do try and raise the vibration of everyone watching. To put it in simple terms, layman's term, they try to make you feel happier. They try to make you feel uplifted. They use my energy to amplify their own energy out to you all. So you should feel maybe slightly excited, but calm. And after this as well, and uplifted. And if you're good, it can last you all night. If you're great, it can last you weeks. So there is magic here. I feel the name Yvonne for someone. I'm not sure it's for you, Mary Beth, or whether it's for Gillian or someone else, but I just want to shout the name Yvonne, and I know this lady has passed. Okay. Mary Beth, just watch you on here. Let me choose an angel. Already, Mary Beth, I see Archangel Michael for you. And again, it's the blue all round about you. And I do feel you are entering a time of very clear speaking and clear thinking. Probably do the clear thinking first and then do the clear speaking. But I feel as if with you, you are you're going to be constantly inspired. So we want you to say, to welcome any opportunity you have to speak to groups of people in a small group or a big group. In fact, I can see you speaking to a group of 6 and then speaking to larger audiences. You are an actual teacher, Mary Beth. A teacher doesn't mean you need to go and stand in front of little kids or teenagers. You can teach about many things. You can teach about lessons from life. You are naturally in tune with the angels and the spirit world. Okay, there is a lady here. Again, it feels like a grandmother. She wears like steel rimmed glasses, but she's shown me herself almost in like visible spirit form. So I wonder if you have actually seen this lady, but if you have it, she says, do not be worried. She's such a kind, lovely soul. And they're also showing me a hedgehog. So I wonder what significance that has for you, Mary Beth, or maybe to your little girl. But they're showing me a beautiful hedgehog. I love them. Years ago, I had a cat and I put food outside for it, and the family hedgehogs came and ate it all. It was so cute. So I feel as if you and your daughter are doing something around wildlife, maybe a wildlife project. And as I'm talking about wildlife and projects, I can see a feather being brought forward. This feather has been brought forward by a Native American chap. So he's just sitting there quietly, but I just want you to know this is his sign. Okay, darling. Oh, you know what to do, Mary Beth. There's the blue. Look at that now. And there's the light being held up. And here's a beautiful, beatific face here. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. That's a strong, strong message here, okay? Archangel Uriel, trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Okay, darling? Also, for other people who are watching now or later, we do know what to do. Our intuition, that's our God-given sixth sense, generally will keep us right. Generally not if it's fear-filled, if it makes you feel good, if it makes you feel high vibe, if you get excited when you think of an idea or a thought. In general terms, that's inspired by the spirit. And then it is good to follow inspired thought with inspired action. A lot of green around you as well, Mary Beth. Healing coming to you. Again, I want it in my wrists for some reason. And also I want the name Mary passed over. I know you're Mary Beth, but I feel Mary very strongly. And I feel a lady in a rocking chair here, a wooden rocking chair as well. So you do have the spirit of the healing gift, but also you do have loads of healing coming to you, darling. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. I love you lots. Where did this beautiful... Gillian says, thanks for reading. My stepdad used to like his drink. He made his own drink. Wow, wow. Well, that's a very, it was a very strong smell that was there. Let me just see if I can find, somebody gave me, right, okay, Letty Lucy's, I can take most of that, the latter names I don't know. Okay, Dad, I can't even remember what the latter names were. If it was the women's names, then these are people in your life. So don't worry if you don't understand them right now. You will. Also, your wee granddad's playing dominoes here. He just wanted, he's just breaking for a minute to say that to you. Okay. Helen Walker, you're needing a wee bit of guidance regarding your work. Well, you know what the angel said to Mary Beth. You know what to do. Again, I feel with you, the colour blue, I feel it was an opportunity to talk, or you did have a talk to someone about things, not just your work. There's about 3 things on your mind just now. but then it wasn't followed through either by yourself or by that person. Now, Helen, I wonder if you're working in a supermarket, because I do see you in a supermarket, but of course you may just be shopping in the supermarket, and it may just be a bit of evidence. I do feel the name Gary coming for you. Gary could be living or pass over. I think he's living, actually. I think he's living. But I can see you around buying tomatoes and round about the fruit aisle, so nice, healthy living. But here's what the angels are saying to you, girl. Leadership. I love that. That's a bit of a scary voice. Leadership. That's nice, isn't it? But maybe you need to get that authority. Maybe you need to deepen your voice a little bit to stay calm and step into your role as a natural leader. Helen. So that's amazing. So if it's a job where you're being offered promotion, definitely. If you're thinking it's time for you to go for a promoted or better job, definitely. Archangel Gabriel, it is time for you to assume your leadership power and position and lovingly guide others. She's thrown down her trumpet. She's fed up playing somebody else's tune. So this could be an opportunity for you to do self-employment as well, Helen. And that can be, it doesn't need to replace your day job yet, but it can certainly give you an alternative to it. I also see a lot of yellow around you, which talks about your tummy. So you may be feeling a bit of discomfort or butterflies in your tummy, or they may just be working on you to build up the courage to make the step. The name John's coming forward for you, and I know that someone has either had a grumbling appendix, or I don't feel the appendix has been taken out. I feel it's a grumbling appendix. I feel it's with a little boy. So I hope that makes sense to you, my lovely girl. Do let me know, darling. Number 13, I want to give you. The number 13. Let me see if anyone else has given me any little... So if you've got any feedback, let us all know so that people know that I'm just not sitting here making this up without any feedback. So what happens here? All right, look, here we go. So here's Mary Beth. This is nice. Oh, Jane, I've been trying to hear from Aunt for so long, and she is who came to mind with steel rim. Her name was Mary. There you go, darling. That's fabulous. Well, Mary is showing herself to me in a way that I've never seen. Like it's almost like, as I say, a physical format, and I feel that she's showing me like a silver thread or a silver. This is very weird information. The point of the thing is, she is almost presenting herself as in form rather as formless as we normally are in spirit. So I'm very excited about that. Very excited. Okay, my darling. But here's Miss Mags. You made me laugh. Thank goodness for that. Mags, was that my crazy ass sneezing? I'm actually so allergic to perfumes. A lot of scents, even some flowers. This has come on me in recent years. If anyone's wearing perfume, it comes into like a shop or a cafe, or even walks past me like, achoo, achoo, achoo. And up here in this room I'm just now, I had one of these things that you plug into the wall and the scent comes out, and I'm super, super allergic to that. It's not here, but I can still smell it slightly, so I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, Mags, I'm so happy we made you laugh. There's a lady here coming forward, and she's showing me a homemade birthday cake, and I can see little buttercreams, tell me buttercream, and she's got like pink and different coloured candles just poking up from it. I feel it's be your mum or your gran, Mags, and I want to celebrate a November birthday, and I want to give you the 9th of the month, and that could be the 9th of November. Okay, darling. Now, I know your husband passed recently, and he's showing me his hands here. Now, I have no clue why he's showing me his hands. I wonder if you do. I wonder if something's up with your hands, if you've got a rash or something like that, because I can't see anything up with his hands other than they are nice hands. Obviously, his skin's a little bit darker here, but I honestly don't know why he's showing me his hands. But with this man, his energy comes forward. I know he he's a quiet and considered man, but I know he could laugh. When he laughs, it's a very catching, peeling laugh, and he loves it so much when you laugh. Now, he's shown me a box with a ring in, a gold ring with a stone. Actually, I don't know this where this belongs. He bought you this, or where it belongs to a mum, a gran, him, somebody else. But I know I'm seeing this. The shoulders come up, and then there's claws, and then there's a stone in the top. I'm not sure if it's a man's ring or a woman's ring, darling. But I just want to bring that forward. I'm also feeling you have been to a grave. I'm marking I've been to a grave, and I've put flowers on the grave, and the flowers look like creamy or white, Gerberas, daisies, chrysanthemums, something like that. Is your hubby's just coming forward to give you a huge hug, and he just wants to give you a peck in the cheek, because he just wants to tell you that he loves you so much and that he hasn't gone anywhere. You know what he's showing me right now? This could be a memory, or maybe you've been playing with a wee one, but you know, one of these plastic like covers. It's not a cover. So it's a plastic thing you put on the floor, like a plastic mat, and then there could be like a wee racetrack or a wee something on it where you can play, like the child can play in it, but if you want, you could have a picnic or something like that on it. And I do feel this must be very, very relevant to something around you just now, Mags. So do let me know. I feel as if your daddy's here as well, darling. And I feel there's a little boy relating to someone here. So not too far away from you, darling. So do let me know about that. We know that your heart is still broken, but you know the light rays are coming to mend it. You know it. So allow it, darling. The name Henderson seems to come forward for you as well. I was looking at other people, Mag, so if that's not for you, do excuse me. Okay. Do let me know about that. Much love to you, darling. Does Peter mean something to you, Mags? That name just came in at the end there. Okay. Hello, Miss Elizabeth Kyle. Could I have some guidance, please, Jane, regarding my youngest son? Yes. As I look at your son's energy, I do feel a lot of yellow around him and a bit of brown as well. Like the colours kind of remind me of a banana that's kind of gone off a little bit. They're not mixed, but I don't know why I'm saying that. But I know that I see a banana going off a little bit. So that must make sense to you, Elizabeth. You've either taken them out the fridge today or you've remarked upon it or something, because I know a gentleman and a lady in spirit want to bring this forward to you. There could even been 2 or 3. Make a banana loaf, Elizabeth, okay? Don't throw them out. Okay, I wonder if you know who Michael is as well. And as I say, Michael, obviously I want to bring Archangel Michael forward for your son. With your son, I sense a lot of fear, a lot of lack of confidence or loss of confidence about him. I feel he has taken something into himself that has caused this. So I want him to build up his self-esteem and build up his self-confidence. I really feel some learning would help him a lot, because right now I know that he is feeling quite down, and this is going to go on for 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm going to send the angels to really care for him, uplift him. His granddad's very, very close to him. And I wonder if you know who Brian would be. I want to give you that name. The name I had earlier was Joyce. And I don't know whether she's for you or not, Elizabeth, but she's come back in again. And the name Paul. Here we go. Clairsentience. So Clairsentience, Archangel Raguel. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. I want you to tell your son this as well. If he notices his feelings, his emotions are a great guide to where his mind is, okay? So your grandpa, your grandpa, I think it's his grandpa, your dad, will be there to uplift him. So your son needs to get some self-awareness, find some self-awareness about that. And I want to say number 1 here. Someone was a goalkeeper, or somebody's been watching Celtic or something like that, but I do feel very strongly I'm actually a goalkeeper here. It may not be your son, it may be with someone else. And the same information for you, Elizabeth. Do not take on your son's trauma because you actually you need to stay strong and you just need to look after yourself first. Okay, darling? So do keep me up to date with that. I want to give you the name Patricia. Okay. If you have shared or if you've sent me any stars, please, please, please let me know. And then I will try and bring you in. I see lots of people there. I'm sending you all so much love. Davina, Maria, there you are, darling. Oh, you look, I mean, I can see a tiny picture this side. But from what I can see from your energy, you look beautiful. You have blue, green, and purple energy. I know there has been a lot of talking in the last 3 to 6 months, some great ideas, clarity, and then there was a time of healing, maybe 6 weeks of healing or change or new starts, and then things have stalled a little bit, but don't worry. We're in actually a time of a great transformation just now. You have kind of done a lot of the transformation. There's 1 or 2 spiders webs still hanging on there I wanted to get rid of. As I talk about them, I feel your gran coming through because she would have hated to see spider webs. It's her thing. And again, I hear her name Elizabeth. It could be your gran, it could be someone else coming for you there. Someone's stirring up custard, which is formed skin. So this is a top cooking tip they're giving you. Also feel the name Muriel. She's an old lady here. I hope you understand these names, Davina. If you don't, then do ask family members. But I know these names will come to you. If I give you names and I say they're definitely for you, please just write them down and don't even think about them because they will come to you. Oh, same card, darling. Clairsentience. Notice your recurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. And when you have divine or inspired thoughts, and you want to follow that divine or inspired guidance, and you have had these, and for some reason, as I say, there seems to have been like 3 false starts or something like that, or 3 things that have annoyed the you know what out of you. So please keep going, darling. I feel as if you might have young boys round about yourself, darling. So I'm sending much love to them. Here's Miss Galena. Hello, darling. I'm not going to try to say your second name. I do know that you are a neighbour, not a neighbour. For those of you who don't know what an neighbour is, it is an Abraham Hicks follower. Abraham Hicks do for some reason I get chopped off in my prime again, and I don't know what happened there. I'm so sorry about that. Okay, so Galena, I hope you're still with us. Here comes a card for you, darling. Oh, I don't believe it. Claire sent in 3 times in a row. Look how many cards I've got. 3 times in a row. So with this, I want to say to you, you sense when spirit's around you. You sense when your mom's around you. You sense when your dad's around you. It's very, very clear to you. So you really don't need messages from your mom. I know your mom's a very strong woman. There's 2 women here. One's strong and you wouldn't mess with her, and the other one is more amenable, if you know what that word is. So she's strong in her own way as well, but she's got more your kind of nature where she's willing to give and take a little bit right there. So basically, I feel as if you should be working with the angels, you should be working with the spirits. If that's not something you're doing, please consider it. I also see you writing, do some light writing, so it could be a blog, could be a diary, could possibly make a book if you decided to go that way. Someone here is making you a lovely hearty stew, and I don't know which country you come from, Galina, but I would say this looks like something like a Hungarian stew. I'm getting here, and I'm getting a big chug of red wine into it. I'll have that for dinner tonight. Thank you, darling. No need to be lonely, no need to be afraid, no need to think that you are on your own, and you are doing a great job on planet Earth, and that's what they all want to say to you, not just your mama. You have beautiful energy, so keep going with it, my lovely. Keep going. I hope that makes sense to you. Now, where are we time-wise? Because did you hear me saying that I'm going to be doing, in fact, I need to come off here very shortly because I'm going to be doing a mediumship event at 7 o'clock, and you'll see the link. I think it's on here. I'll post it after this. Right. Wait till we see what Mags is saying. My mum and son birthday in November, Jane. My husband is dark as he is turkey. I've been seeing him in mind. Washing his hands. Ah, so that's why he's showing you this. His hands are clean. His hands are clean. My daughter's due her first baby in November, so maybe the 9th. Well, that's a lot of information right there. So I hope that has made you feel better, darling. Bless you, honey. So let's see what Elizabeth said. She was very close to my dad. My son is going to study economics at uni after the summer. Patricia is my aunt. Okay, yeah, your son will do fine. Just give him these tips about knowing his own energy and realising the power of positive thoughts, appreciation, meditation, and knowing that his emotions are a sign of where his mental health and his current vibe is. Okay, let me do, I've got Karen Doyle and I've got Karen Fleming. So we've got two Karens. So both of you listen in, okay, because I'm going to do a joint reading for you both. Karen Fleming, I want you to absolutely take a deep breath. Calm. All is well, all is well, all is well. I'm seeing the hare and the tortoise here, and both will get to the end. But it's about the journey. It's not about the finishing post. And I hear your dad saying this here, and he is a man who just is stoic, just stands in his own energy. You couldn't shove him over. You couldn't push him over. So I like that about him, and he's sending you that energy. There's also a beautiful lady here, feels like it could be his mother. And she has got snow white hair. Karen, you also have a lady like that and very close with you. Your gran's hair is very, very snow white, and you have a little boy in spirit or someone very close to you does, because you stood here with your gran. There's also another lady coming through, feels like another gran, and she had brown hair basically until the end of her life, and I don't think it was dyed. I think it was actually natural. I have to give the name David to one of you. I do hope that makes sense to you. And I have to pick two cards. I'm sending love to your mum. Is one of your mums passed? One of your ladies, this lady wears glasses. Oh, now look at this now. Peace. That's one of my favourite cards in the whole deck, and that's what the spirit is wishing for both of you, Karens. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So all this craziness of human life is basically our minds making us think that is real, but it's really not. Reality is spirit, reality is energy, reality is our inner being, our inner selves when we are calm, when we're meditating, when we're happy. And this is what the angels want to bring to you both. Karen, where is she? Karen Doyle as well, creative writing, darling. So this could be a journal, or this could be something else. It could even be a complaint, because I feel as if you've had something to complain about recently that you could put in writing. I'm bringing forward a lady who does this, crosses her hands in front of her bosom. I know that's not what that angel's doing. The angel's actually showing you a light there, but I very strongly feel the image of this lady, and I know when she did that, you could not change your mind, and I do feel very much for you. This is a time when you do not need to change your mind, and this lady is standing in support of you, and someone is shouting the name Tommy. Where's Karen? Did Karen say her mum passed? Oh, wait a minute now. mum passed away, God bless you. She showed me a peach for you, Karen. I know she's like, oh, this is a gentleman, sorry, you're a peach, but it must be a reason why they're showing me a peach. Maybe just bought one today, and I can feel the fuzziness on it. And Karen Fleming says, David is my uncle. So they're giving you two for the price of one. Isn't that amazing? Love, love, love to both of the Karens. And I want to give you the name Diane as well. Let's see. Oh, Diane. Oh, nearly sung. Don't do that, Jane. But I think it's a Fleetwood Mac song, and it seems to be important. And round about Diane, I want to bring a little baby girl. So do let me know if you guys understand what that is all about. Okay, thanks for the stars, Karen. I really appreciate it, darling. Right. Thank you so much, the boys, my boys as I call them, are two dashes called Eric and Elvis. Elizabeth is my friend who passed last year. Oh, that's so funny. Well, lots of love from Elizabeth. Beautiful, beautiful energy. And I've been showing rosebuds from, it feels like your dad, Elizabeth, and your dad. I hope that makes sense to you, Davina. God bless you. Oh, I like this. I'm just going to read this, Matt. You are a queen, Jane. God bless you. Darling, you are too. They're putting a crown on your head. Right. And Karen also says she's a nephew, David. Let me look. A lovely girl here, Kay Robertson. Hello, Kay. How are you, darling? Well, I know that Kay's niece has passed, and I just see her so clearly here. And she has such a wonderful message. She just wants to uplift you. She wants you to know that all is well. And she says you've been a bit hangy recently. I know that's a Scottish word, but what there's a lady here as well. I know your mum's still living, so it's either going to be your mum-in-law or your gran or an aunt. Now, even if you're not with your partner, the in-laws are always still around you, because it's all about love. This is all about love, and they don't care who fell out with who or who isn't with who. But we know you've been a bit hangy recently, like you haven't been watered much, Kay. So we're giving you a bit of water from heaven and like a glass of wine, and we're telling you to keep your chin up. I do hear the name Elaine mentioned here, and I do feel Elaine is living, and she's something to do with caring or the caring profession. What else do I want to say to you? Definitely, there's a gentleman here that's looking to meet you. If you haven't met him already, there's possibly two. Also see a gentleman who's a roofer. So this could be someone past or something that you're needing done in your house, and they just want to affirm this to you. Please give your beautiful sister-in-law her daughter's love and tell her all is well. She's going through a really hard time just now. And also there's a baby coming to the family. Isn't that beautiful? And your beautiful niece says that she's going to be so closely associated with it, even if it's not a girl. So do look out for that. I do want to give you the name Ruth as well, Kay. And I do want to give you a card, Breathe. There you go. Archangel Raphael. This is not just for Kay, this is for everybody, okay? I'll always rattle on about this, how important the breath is. When you breathe, it brings you into touch, into alignment with your inner self. Kenny Royce Senior, this is particularly for you too, darling, and because I know you're a smoker, maybe you're not now, but it's very important. Your dad's here, Kenny, by the way. It's very important to know, and you had a few pains in the chest, so just come on, get yourself checked if needs be. Kate, with you, a bit of meditation perhaps, a bit of yoga, and do relate this. Oh, your son as well, darling. Try and teach him some breathing techniques, but really, really, things are going to get better. I'm not going to be trite and say be happy, but things are going to get better, so be positive. Lots of love, my beautiful. I'm so sorry about this tonight. It keeps chopping me off in my prime. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to choose a card for everybody. Everybody. Kay says, only to know Chloe is close by. She's totally in my sight, and she's smiling. I know she's got this pose in a photo, and I feel like the sea's behind her. There's one with the sea behind her, and there's one with like, it looks like a green field or a slight green mountain. But anyway, look, lots of love. Oh, hello, Douglas Davis. How are you? I hope you're well. So here's a card for everybody, right? Let me just take Kate off. Oh, I've already said that to you. Okay. So here's a card for everybody. It's chakra clearing. So chakra is your invisible energy system, and that's what I've been using to read your auras and to connect with you. So this is purple energy, which, if you like, is really strong spiritual energy. So the angels are asking that they would like to clear your invisible energy system, also known as your chakra system. So if you are happy for them to do that, please just say along with me, angels, please clear my chakra system and return me to full health in mind, body, and spirit. And so it is. So there you go, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people. Join me at 7 o'clock if you want to see my service, spiritual church service, and mediumship, pure mediumship, no angels. This time I will post the link. It's for Berkeley Spiritualist Church in England, and if you want to give a donation, you can. If you don't want to give a donation or can't afford it, you're welcome just to come on. So watch out. I will post the link under the comments here. All right, 7 o'clock. See you there. Love you all so much. Bye for now.